Welcome to the John Sandford Centre BBL Cup Semi Final second leg. The Raiders, of course, won 3 out of 4 titles last year. Can they make it to a final in Birmingham this year? We're feeling fairly confident. They have a 6-point lead, remember, from the first leg down in Plymouth going into the game tonight. We got some young watchers tonight, 2 years old and 6 months old, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So you're feeling quite confident about tonight?
Yeah.
You are. What's the score going to be?
They're going to win by at least 10 or 15 points.
Are these kids good as well?
This one's excellent.
He's falling asleep. Anyway, hopefully the game will wake him up. It's live here as usual on Plymouth News. (95-89), the Raiders won it on their trip down to Plymouth. Jay Cousinard the star on that occasion with 21 points. Hassan with 20, Sullivan made 19. So a 6-point advantage going to this BBL Cup Semi Final. Could the Raiders reach that again? Remember, that's in Birmingham in January. So we're about to get tip off, and the Plymouth have a new player in their ranks. A GB player as well, good quality, Nick George, 6'6", graduate of Virginia Commonwealth University and played in Europe a lot. So he's been added to their team this week. It's Walker for Plymouth with the tip with Hassan, and Plymouth get the ball first. So Cressy being held up by Downing. Moving the ball around top of the key, looking for the first shot of the game. Raiders trying to make it as difficult as possible, of course. Robinson again is going to make a run for the basket, pops it up and gets the 2. Raiders looking for their first score. Here's Downing. Sullivan backing in, looking for options. Cousinard in here, makes exchange passes. He's going to turn and shoot, I think. Yes, he is. Flips it up. Nearly tipped in. Raiders have it again on Hassan. Whistle goes. So Plymouth again. Nice little passing move. Whistle goes. And Robinson to Walker, who scores. And the whistle goes for extra point as well. Anderson is in the game now, finds Hassan under the basket, pops it up, nice looking shot as well, did well under a bit of pressure there. 4-point lead to Plymouth. There's Cousinard again. Cousinard up and in there, nice drop as well. Cousinard with 4 points. Plymouth up by 6, so it's level on aggregate. They need 12-6. Sullivan at the other end this time. Can he score 2? Puts the ball up, nice. Very nice, Brandon Sullivan. Anthony Downing. All Plymouth at the moment, 23-12 their lead. A lot of work for the Raiders to do in this first quarter. Cousinard for 3. Oh, Jay Cousinard for the Raiders' first 3 of the game. Good to see as well. They need a bit of that at the moment. Downing again, nearly intercepted. Goes for 2. And a good shot as well from Downing for 2. Oh, half intercepted. In fact, picked up by Cressy. And he's to the other end, coast to coast. Cressy for an easy 2 there. Good interception though. Here's Downing. Cousinard thinks about a 3, changed his mind. He's going for this one though. Oh! Cousinard on target again for 3. Oh, nice move, nice shot. Anthony Downing, sublime there. Up by 16, last minute and 10 seconds of the first half, and started slowly the Raiders, not that they tend to do, but come into it very nicely. Shot comes in there from Eves for 2. So they may have started slowly, but the Leicester Riders have a lead at half-time. The score 56 points to 46, so on aggregate they lead by 151 points to 135. So Plymouth to get the second half underway. Pressing against Downing. Sullivan turns nicely and pops it up. Good score from Andrew Sullivan. Make a couple of changes. Sullivan nicely comes up. Andrew Sullivan very strong in that sort of position. To get the ball out to Anderson. Anderson to Cousinar, back to Sullivan again. He's going to make a go from the basket. Nicely off the backboard, in for a 2. Plymouth's got no answer really at the moment, although it's a nice 3 from distance from Robinson. Calvo again, nice pass back to Sullivan. Bounce Downing, Downing going to the basket, flips it up, it's going to go in. Oh! Rolls around tantalisingly, but it's a basket. 100 points on the board for the Riders. 31-point aggregate lead now, 25 on the night. Long 3 comes in, misses, rebound Sullivan. Calvo then, just teasing his opposite number, goes towards the basket, half intercepted, Rowe gets under the basket, flips it up, good score from Anthony Rowe. 27-point lead on the night. The Riders fans will be on their feet pretty soon as we head towards the end of game buzzer. Foul called against one of the Riders players. What can Plymouth do here? Can they get a score on the board? As we're into the last minute of this semi-final second leg. Riders very, very comfortable. Resager picked it up pretty well, turns and shoots as well, and scores! That's a lovely shot on the turn. I think everybody enjoyed that. So, that's 10 seconds. The Riders then on the way to the final of the BBL Cup. 2 seconds, 1 second, and it's all over. The Riders win on the night by 104 points to 77. A comfortable win against the Plymouth Raiders, and they will be in the final in Birmingham on January the 12th, 2014. The winners, of course, of that particular trophy last year. They won 3 out of the 4, and could they make it their first of the season in the new year? We hope so. Riders win on the night, 104 points to 77, and really the aggregate score doesn't really matter. Well, Jay, your reflection on reaching the BBL Cup Final?
Oh yeah, it's good, man. I know last time it was an amazing feeling to reach it, then we won it. So this year we're going with the same goals. You know, we're trying to get it done, get another victory.
And tonight, you tend to start slow here sometimes, but always come good.
Yeah, we always tend to start slow. I don't know why, but anytime we get a good start, a high start, you know, it truly is most of the time is in our benefit. So today was a little bit slow start. I think it was 5-0. No, were we up or down 5-0? I can't remember. But you know, we all had energy and passion today, and we came out and played good.
And for you though, it's been a week of not doing too much training. Tell us about the problems you've had.
Just everybody on the team been banged up a little bit, you know, and we gutted it out, came out here and played hard. Nobody showed no lack of strength or nothing. Nobody showed no injury or nothing. We came out and played and had a real good game.
And for you, top scorer in both games against Plymouth, and obviously the 6-point advantage. Were you looking too much at that or not, you think?
No, you know, we don't look at that at all. You know, since coming to the Leicester Riders Club, Coach Rob installed in us to try to win every game. So that's what we try to do. Even in practice, he told us, don't worry about the score. We're not worried about the score. We're trying to win every game, and that's what we go out and try to do.
And you made 4 finals last year. You made your first one of this season as well. And for some players, that will be interesting. Well, I mean, Anthony Downing, who played well tonight, it'd be good to see them at the final.
Yeah, it's an honor, man. You know, last final when we won the cup, Drew got everybody together and told us how significant it was. Like, you don't reach finals all the time. It's like no matter how good your team is, something might happen. You might fall down or something and get knocked out. But we did 5 in a row. I think this is the 5th one in a row. So, you know, it's truly a blessing. And somebody for like Anthony and Deuce to come in and play in that first final is going to be amazing.
Something to text home about later, huh?
Oh, yeah, I got to tell my family, shout out to my brother Gabe, PJ, Lady, my mom, my dad, and all my nieces and nephews, man. I love y'all back at home.
So the Leicester Riders through to their 5th consecutive final, the BBL Cup in January, after beating the Plymouth Raiders comfortably over 2 legs. Let's hear from head coach Rob Paternoster. And Rob, well, you started slowly, almost a bit usual now here at the John Sandford, but grew into the game.
Yeah, I mean, the first couple of minutes, but after that, I thought we played really well, and I thought we were able to get in the paint and score. That was a big thing for us down there. We felt like we had an advantage getting the ball inside, and I thought we did that very well tonight. But the first half, Jay Cousinard came out and was spectacular. 25 points in the first half, really got our offense going. And for me, I thought we controlled the game all the way. It was a great performance in a big game.
And Jay's been suffering from a bit of injury as well, hasn't he?
You know, he's had a couple things here and there, and we never talk about that kind of stuff. All of us have been struggling. It was a tough week of practice. It was a good preparation week mentally, but after playing Friday down there in Plymouth and getting back in the early hours of the morning and playing Manchester, we had a lot of banged up bodies this week. But these guys are tough, and I knew they would rise to the occasion. They did that tonight.
And I guess pleased just to have the one game to focus on, and a big game at that.
Well, yeah, for the last 2 weeks, we played Plymouth Friday, so we focused on them the week before, and then to be able to look at the video and really study it, I thought our guys not only physically did the job tonight, but mentally.
But great to be in the final, back to Birmingham, your 5th consecutive final.
You know what, 5 finals in a row, and I've said it last year, every time you get to the final should be a celebration, because you get an opportunity to go down to a big event. Our fans get an opportunity to go down to a big event, and I think that's going to be special again, going down there. That was our first trophy last year. I couldn't be more prouder of the guys. I mean, all season so far, these guys did what they had to do when it counted, and tonight was no different.
And I was reading about your 150th win for the Riders. It's a good achievement for you, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's been here now. It's my 6th season, and we've had some great players. But the most important thing is we've had players that have been able to win games when things aren't going well. And I think that's what I'm more proud of than anything. Is over the years we found ways to win. Tonight, I thought our guys found the ways to win right from the beginning, and couldn't be more excited. I can't wait to get to Birmingham.
Thanks very much, Rob Paternoster. Then a successful Leicester Riders team going to Birmingham on January the 12th. We don't care who they're playing, really. We just want to see them win another final. John Sinclair then for Bucar News at the John Sandford Centre.